our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joe Pyfer. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Kelvin Gastelum.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here we go. The southpaw Kelvin Gastelum, very fast starter. This is a man who sets a furious pace and puts the pressure on the opposition right out of the chute. No surprise he's going to the pressure game here early. Gastelum gets tagged by that stiff jab.
Fighting behind a nice jab.
Flips and then rips. Beautifully done. Body shot there. Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start. That one is going to end the fight.
Yeah. Well, the jab counter came. Perhaps it was telegraphed a little bit. Nice job getting up to block it by Gastelum.
He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab. Nice kick.
Fast pace here in the early going. All right, so a classic stylistic matchup here, wrestler versus boxer, and that is not the way the boxer wanted to start. A beautiful takedown by the wrestler to get things going.
The boxer needed to defend takedown number 1. He did not do that, so expect many more takedowns going in his direction. Big ground and pound.
Now inside the closed guard.
Armbar attempt.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
He's having his way with him here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Let's work. Come on, let's work.
Oh, nice.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Another strike gets through from the top position. Massive shot from the top.
All right, feet on the hips here.
A little high elbow guillotine.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Postures up again and delivers another sequence of ground and pound there. Nice work there by Gastelum. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
All right, posture up, posture up. Hey, stay in control, posture up and start raining down some blows.
Gastelum's in half guard.
Oh, in the mouth.
2 minutes now to go in round 1. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Gastelum. Another ground and pound strike lands.
This is a terrible position.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, he postures up yet again and delivers another big sequence there of ground and pound. Beautiful punches there by Gastelum. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Good work from the top here by Gastelum. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Gastelum's back inside control here.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Gastelum. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Final seconds of the round. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Deep breaths. Come on, come back to me here. Okay, get some water and listen. You know what you're doing out there. We're working for angle.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. So what's that song? This is Major Tom to Ground Control. This fighter needs to change his nickname to Ground Control.
Oh, he's got to change it, man, because we have not seen this level of ground control in a very
I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. Either to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
And now Gastelum's in trouble.
That was a jab.
All right, single collar tie now. Hook to the body here, blocked by Gastelum. Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. Superman punch lands. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Oh, body shot.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
This has got to be the end.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, champ, starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You got to move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
Gotta be careful here.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Changing the position.
Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Stay busy.
different round, and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other decision.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here.
That was nice.
All right, half-guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half-guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half-guard position on the mat.
Oh, some big punches raining down here, picking his spots well, and hasn't chosen to engage his opponent on the ground necessarily, posturing up and making these shots count.
I mean, why would he? He's having so much success doing it in fighting in this exact same manner that's leading them to be ahead in the fight right now.
On the ground.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. And the uppercut lands.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Body kick is blocked. Gastelum's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here.
Come on, he's bleeding good. Let's make it worse.
Lands a quick jab.
Nice uppercut inside.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
That's a good kick by him right there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Single collar tie now. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Under 3 minutes to decide this one. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Down the stretch they come. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Well, we told you to keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that road to try to get this victory.
And a miss with the right hook. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, big elbow.
Look at the...
Struck there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Oh, that cut on his nose is only getting worse. Not good. Final 10 seconds of the fight. They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Joe Pyfer.
All right, Buff, thank you very much. Careful on those stairs on the way out of the octagon, but bigger picture, a dominant performance for the boxer here tonight, and he didn't force the finish against a very talented wrestler.
You know, you can win a fight by decision and still feel